Hi everyone, good morning. How's everyone going? Good morning, Enrico, or good afternoon for you. Good afternoon, Rhonda. Rhonda, I was just sitting here, I'm sipping my chamomile tea. Thank you everyone, you've got everything happening. I did get online earlier. I was going to turn it on around 8 o'clock and there was no one here. Then I went and did a couple of meditations and I came back and I seen there was a few people here, so I put a list together. And then Chelsea, thank you, you came straight in and you took over with the list. Thank you, got it all going. So let's get straight onto it, shall we? Rhonda, I did want to say, yeah, I read your messages. I actually read them just before I was going to bed. Yeah, that's kind of interesting how you pick up on things and things like that. With the thing where you said about chemistry and body chemistry, that sort of thing, what would happen with me if I was looking at that person and I started to pick up on something around that person? I would literally see tablets or something, or I'd feel them in my mouth or something like that. And the other one, what was the other one that you said? The thing with the teeth and stuff like that. Yeah, I pick up on, like, if someone's sitting in front of me and I've had a client, she had a brain tumor, I didn't know that, and I'm looking at the cards and I wasn't sure if it was someone in spirit or what was going on. And I said, ow, like I'm getting a lot of pain here on the side of my head. I said, it's affecting this eye, blah, blah, blah. And it turned out that she said to me, that's me, it's not someone in spirit, I have a brain tumor. I've had other people that I've had sitting in front of me, and I've started to feel like something to do with my stomach, and I felt sick, and I felt like a surgery and a cut over the side or something like down the throat. And it turned out that they'd had that lap band surgery, for weight loss and stuff like that. But yeah, I pick up on those things. I pick up on people that have passed over. But yeah. And that other stuff that you picked up on, I'll leave you a message later about that. I'm not aware of that name that you picked up on, but there are people, there's males with the K, and I'm pretty sure that my husband's boss is K, A, and then things, but not that first name that you said. Anyway, I'll send you a message about that later. I was about to send it now and I realised everybody's waiting here. Wow, like sometimes I come online and I've got like no moderators for a while, and other times I come online and I've got 4 or 5 of you in here. So welcome everybody. We got Maya A. Welcome to the room, Maya. That's a new person today. So welcome to the room. What I'm doing here is some live free readings. If you would like to pay via my PayPal, which is in the description box, $5 either US dollars or Australian dollars will buy you a more detailed reading. You'll also jump the list and go first. Yeah, if you want to just stay on the free list, it's only a very, very mini reading for one question. Please don't post a whole load of questions, people. And once I do your reading, I need to move on to the next reading because it does tend to get a build up here in the room. And we're already getting quite a build up here. So Pee-wee, you are first on the list. You were first in the room before I even started. I don't know if Pee-wee is still here because Pee-wee was here when I came up and turned the computer on. So is Pee-wee here? If Pee-wee's not here, Jasmine, are you still here? And we'll get onto your question, onto your reading. It's easy, people. Like if new people are in here, I need you guys to subscribe to the channel, thumbs up on the video. Now, I do have to have a word with the moderators and everyone here. Please confirm that, make sure people are subscribing because I've been online 3 times in a row and I counted at least 5 new people that had readings from me. When I've turned this off, there has been 2 subscribers, and I'm just sort of like, I don't understand why people, it doesn't cost anything. All I ask is that you do a subscription to my channel, and you don't need to keep subscribing and unsubscribing to get a reading and then come back and subscribe again just subscribe, leave it there, and just turn up whenever you want, and you will go on the free list, or you can have a more detailed reading. So anyway, Jasmine, you are here. I think Pee-wee may have come in and nothing was happening, so they've left. Maybe they'll come back later. So if anyone does want to pay that $5 US or Australian dollars, you will jump the list and you'll get a more detailed reading. You'll get 6 tarot cards. You'll get 9 of these cards over here. You'll get 2 of those, 3 of those, and 1 of those. And I know you can't see what I'm pointing to, one of these, one of those. Yeah, you'll get a more detailed reading. But for your free reading, you get 2 tarots, 1 message card, and 1 Lenormand card, which I'll just quickly shuffle the Lenormand. So, Jasmine, your question is, Jasmine, what are we asking today? And for the moderators, you will get a little bit more detail than the free readings. What to expect in the next 3 months? Okay, that's something different today. Yay. Jasmine, here we go. Okay, so over the next 3 months, there's going to be stuff revealed. We have something about lies coming out. We have something about possible frustrations and anger with a certain person. We also have 7 of Swords, which would represent 7 of Spades. There may be some forced sort of changes going on in around the way you do things. So if you go to a particular school, college, or workplace, there may be changes that happen and it frustrates you a little bit. It's sort of like, I'm not sure I want to do this. But the good news is if you do take something new on board and try fit in with a new situation or move to a new job, a new school, a new group of friends, I feel like there's something out there for you, Jasmine. The 7 of Swords, a lot of people will go, oh no, cheating, lying, stealing. It can be those sorts of things, but to me, I'm basing this on the 7 of Spades. And the 7 of Spades, that's where, let's say someone says to you, hey, Jasmine, I'm going to go and join this netball team. Do you want to join me? And you're thinking, oh, no, I don't like netball. You know, I don't want to play netball or hockey or whatever it is. I think that you should go because there's something new there for you. You have the Page of Pentacles. Now, the Page of Pentacles is you're going to be learning something new. It can represent a male, possibly a male that is a earth sign. So that's a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. This male would be very fun, very fast-paced. Sorry, not fast-paced. Someone that they take a little bit of time getting to know you, and you could take a little bit of time getting to know you. If anything else, this is someone that would be a new friend, and you might teach them something, or they might teach you something. But this could be a new friendship, something new going in a new direction. Also, if there is some sort of forced changes around your career path, your study, all of that sort of stuff, this is a new journey that you're going to go on, and it's going to be slow and steady, and it's something that's going to make you happy because the Page of Pentacles can be about a long-term committed type thing. Now, if that's a relationship, this is where you're ending something. There's something you're still holding on to here. There's some sort of thing you're holding on to in the past. But I feel like you're forcing yourself to do a change here and go down a track with something new. Now, this could be a totally new person coming into your life as well. It's a new start, a new beginning, new job, new course of study, new people. I just feel like you're almost like a stubborn feeling I'm getting around you, Jasmine, about, no, I'm not doing this. I want it this way or the highway. You know, it's got to be this way or hell or the highway. But I feel if you did bend a little bit into something different, you might be very surprised with what comes out of it. So your Lenormand, I've shuffled today, so I won't be going digging down through the pack. We have learning stuff. This is about the book. It can be the book of secrets. So you have secrets and lies and all of this sort of thing coming out. Maybe something's getting revealed to somebody else. But this is also like learning something new. I feel like you might be getting a new job, a new course of study, new classes, new group of people, maybe even going to a new, if you're on campus or something like that, going somewhere else. I just feel there's something beginning here, that you're starting to learn something new and go on a new adventure. Your two messages today are, and please stick around, Jasmine, and everybody that has a mini free reading, please stick around, because what I'm going to do is when I do 3 readings, so after I do Dimitra and Rakdon, then for you, Jasmine, I will then pick a oracle card from over here, which I'll give a quick shuffle. So you'll get an oracle message, and you'll also get another Lenormand card. No question, it'll just be, okay, so after Rakdon will be you, Jasmine, again, where you will get 2 extra messages for today. So yeah, just hang around, don't run away. And if you did want to pay a donation, you can jump the list and ask for more details. Here we go. So balance is finally being restored in your life, and smile and be happy, because life's too short to be sad. So that's you needing to get on board with something new. You're needing to start something new. I feel this might be a love adventure here with this person here. It's something fresh and new, and it's just starting. But yeah, that's going to bring you happiness, and it's going to bring you something long-term towards the future. So that's what I'm seeing at the moment for you, Jasmine. Like I said, don't go anywhere. So one of my moderators, if you could please do a second list. That's the list for the free readings that Chelsea has there. I need a list now with 1 name on it so far, which is Jasmine, for extra cards. And just call it extra cards, Jasmine. So Jasmine, you will be after Rakdon. You will get 2 more cards. Then Demetria, you will be after Chelsea. You'll get 2 more cards, and so on like that. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how the thing goes. Demetra, you want a general reading, or you just retracted that? Have you changed your mind? It's good to see all the old crowds in here. Yes, to jump the list, people, a donation of $5 Australian. It buys a cup of coffee out here. General reading, Demetria. Let's go, Demetra, general reading. Wow. You've been trying to make a decision on something. There's something you want to do. There's someone you want to come forward, or you want to go for a new job, a new person, whatever it is. It's time to rip that blindfold off and try and make a decision. Try and be solid with what you want to do. I'm getting this and kind of thing coming off you with this 2 of Swords. It's sort of almost like you'll say, yes, I'm going to go work with blah, 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 and I'm going to eat this for lunch, and then I'm going to do this at 3 o'clock, and then the whole day goes to crap, and everything you plan to do, you don't end up doing any of it. And then you just sit there and go, oh, I should have done this and I should have done that. So, yeah, it's time to make decisions about and stick to what your plan is, because the Ace of Swords is followed by the 2 of Swords. The Ace of Swords is where you've made this firm decision of what your life's going to do, what job you're going to do, what things you want to do in life. And then the 2 of Swords creeps in to make confusion and make you second guess yourself, or second guess what somebody said or what's going on. Yeah, so the 2 of Swords is sort of like, it's like 2 of Spades as well. It can be negative emotions that you might be going through at the moment. I do feel you or somebody else is in dire need of rest. This is sort of like after some sort of heartbreak. It can be after an illness. It can be after mental stress. It's time to just withdraw, take time out and recover from a situation. So if you've had some sort of negative thing happen to you in the past, Demetra, it might be at work, it might be a relationship type issue going on. This is time to just rest up, put your feet up, watch a good movie, invite friends over, whatever it is. Get some help as well, get some rest. So it's just telling you to make a decision. Don't stress yourself too much about it, and maybe just take some time out right now go and have a bit of a rest, withdraw yourself from a situation. There might be something that's really eating at you sometimes. It might be someone's putting too much pressure on you. It might be the demands of work, money, whatever it is. It's time to just put your feet up and relax a little bit. Might be just short term as well. So welcome to the room. If there's new people in here today, follow the list of what the moderators are putting there for you. We have someone with a love offer coming in. This person is putting their heart out there on the line, Demetra. So I don't know if you're already in a relationship. If you are, this is about to go up on a different level. These cards may be actually about somebody else in your life that's needing your help, that you need to talk to them and get them to rest. It can be a mother, father, but also you have this offer of love and security and fidelity, someone that wants to be true, someone that wants to be in your world. It can just be simply like someone that wants to help you out. Don't go anywhere, Demetria, because you will be getting a oracle message and another Lenormand message. Nothing to do with any questions or anything, just messages for you. And your last two cards for this mini reading is someone needs your help. I just said that I feel like it might be somebody else that's actually needing you right now. But do remember to get your own rest in that. Don't get too involved in other people's crap, basically. And it's telling me something about kissing and making up. So you did have this long-term commitment, sort of wanting to take you on a love journey, wanting to look after you. But it looks like you're looking after somebody else at the same time. But if there's been a fight between you and a sibling, or you and your parents, or you and a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it is, it's time to sit down and kiss and make up. And I feel like that might be what the stress card's about. I'm feeling a female energy coming off this as well. Have we had a PayPal, have we? No. I just thought someone had done a PayPal donation. And thank you, anyone that was here yesterday that did do a donation. Much, much appreciated. And thank you again, Rhonda. It wasn't necessary, but thank you that you did do a donation. That was much appreciated as well. Okay, so moving right along. Don't go anywhere, Demetria. Rakdon, your question, please. And Jasmine, you will be getting your two cards after Rakdon's reading. Demetria, I'll pick you the two extra cards after Chelsea, and so on and so on. So here we go. Demetria, thank you. You're welcome. Rakdon, what are we doing for you today? And Chelsea, you're there, so you're ready to go. Yeah, you're very welcome, Demetra. I hope it all works out, but don't go anywhere. You will get two more cards. Hey there, Rakdon, waiting for your question. That's a little bit too hot. I came up here and it was freezing. Well, hopefully I get a message today about going out in this beautiful weather. Yesterday it started raining. I was supposed to have a walk in the afternoon. I was really looking forward to it because I was supposed to do it myself. My husband said that we would walk after work together, and then the storm was so bad where he worked that a lightning strike hit the plant, and he had to go sort things out because he does all the technical stuff. Out here I didn't get any lightning or nothing. And when there was a little bit of rain and then it was gone, and I thought I should have gone for that walk. I knew I should have just gone for that walk. So I didn't get my walk in, and it's probably why I haven't slept very well. Yeah, I'm okay, Enrico. Could be better, but yeah. I noticed that I'm probably getting about 4.5 to 5.5 hours sleep. 5.5 would be fantastic, but I'm getting between 4.5 and 5 hours sleep. And if I fall asleep around 11 o'clock, I'm awake at 4 o'clock in the morning. So it's currently 10 to 9 here, and I've been awake nearly 5 hours already. Just laying there in bed, trying to go back to sleep, and just my brain just thinks too much. Thanks, Enrico. I hope you're doing well today. I hope you're not stressing too much over there. Rakdon, hello, please. Oh, here we go. What do Mantosh? Connecting with you. Rakdon and Mantosh. We have some sort of communication going on, there is a communication going on. This is usually about, it can be a mental contract between two people or an actual contract where you sign a deal. So they're wanting some sort of contact with you. They're wanting to talk about something, maybe talk about future plans, but they have something to say about the fact that you're very attractive at this time. And also there might be, this can be about you and work, signing contracts and being extremely busy coming up. It could be where you're talking to lots of people coming up. But as far as you and Mantosh, they find you extremely attractive. This is the attractive card. And there could also be a message to you right now, Rakdon. Is it Rakdon? Yeah, Rakdon. It could be a message to you right now of taking better care of yourself. So if you've been eating the wrong foods, it's time to chuck that in the bin and start eating better foods. If you've been sitting around in your house on the computer and things and not getting out the door, it's time to go out, go for a walk. Maybe you want to join a fitness club or a class, a yoga class, meditation class. But this is all about you looking after your health and looking your very, very best and feeling your very best. But also I feel that this Mantosh finds you extremely attractive. There's a connection there with attractive, but there's some sort of talk possibly that needs to happen here. Both of you need to have a talk and start to talk about where things are going with each other. That's usually signing a contract. So if this was business, this is signing a contract and starting for the future. So you're asking about a person and a relationship. I'd have to say this is talking about a possible future relationship moving forward. Your other card is... you are working on your body and your weight and all of that. That's fantastic. Keep it up. Keep going. Research on YouTube about different things that can help you. My husband lost a lot of weight doing, well, he started off with walking. Walking is just brilliant. Half an hour a day, and then build it up to doing an hour on the weekend or something when you can. We walk 3 Ks in half an hour. We walk nearly 7 Ks in an hour. You'd have to convert that in your country. And it's really good for the mind. It's good for the body. It's good for blood pressure, sugar, cholesterol, all of that. But, yeah, he was walking for months and months and months with me. And he lost a lot of weight. But he was also, right at the very beginning, he did keto diet. And he did fasting. So read into fasting and things like that. If you fast once a week, you can drop off weight and you just drink water for 24 hours, or you try and do the diet where you only eat for 8 hours a day, or you start with 8 hours a day and then you move it to 6 hours a day, and that drops off weight as well. So if that's what you're needing to do. I'm needing to put on weight. My husband needs to, I don't think he needs to lose any more weight, but anyway. You might have some mountains you need to cross. They might be mental sort of things you need to get your head around. Or they could be things like actual physical things that you have to do in life. So there might be a bit of stress around you. But I do feel success with these 2 cards as far as work and things go. And also your other 2 message, Dimitra. Jasmine, are you still there? I'm going to pick your Oracle card and your other card just to give you 2 more messages before you go. Something will just feel right, Rakdon. Something just feels right. And financial success is near. Like I said, there's something to do with finances, business, maybe starting a new business and things like that. Jasmine, yes, you're still here. Jasmine, where are you from? I've always wondered that when I come on here. You come in all the time. You've just called me ma'am, so I'm starting to assume where you are from. But where are you from, Jasmine? That's it. Rakdon, don't go anywhere. Rakdon, you will get your 2 extra cards. New Mexico. Wow. Hola, is that what you say? Hola? Hola. Hola. I'm hopeless. Okay, Jasmine, your 2 extra cards are, and who's next for their reading? I think it was Chelsea. After Chelsea, Dimitra, I will read you an extra 2 cards. And then after the next one, after Chelsea, then wrapped on don't go anywhere, you'll get 2 extra cards. So here we go. Jasmine, you're going to have a choice to make. Stay or go, wait or move on. There's choices there. It may be to do with school. It may be to do with a job, some sort of opportunity there, but the choice is yours. And your last message is, well, this is the garden card. This is all about the garden. It's almost like escaping into a new sort of way. So the garden card is, I'm just trying to put it in a way that would make sense. It's sort of like if you go down to a particular place and you hang out every weekend, go to a new place. There's going to be somewhere you find, and there's going to be a group of people. You're going to fit right in there, and you're going to be just doing new things. So the garden also can mean that you might need time just on your own, listen to some music, go for walks near the beach, near the lake, near the mountains, whatever it is you've got in your area. But yeah, some sort of escape from reality for a while, like where you stop stressing yourself about a particular situation, a particular person, or whatever's going on, and you have some sort of enjoyment of a different kind, like get involved with something new. So your message is sort of tying in with what I've seen before. There's some sort of new beginning coming, new people coming into your life, new adventures going on. But you might need to, because the garden's got the statue with all the fairies flapping around on this card in particular. Now, we do have the 5, 6, 8 of spades up the top here. That's telling me don't get too locked up in your head up here, and make sure that when you're having a conversation, you're having the right kind of conversation with the right person. So I hope that's helped you, Jasmine, and thank you for joining us as you do every day. I pretty much won't be probably back online, I don't think, today when I finish up here today. I might come back online later on, I'm not too sure. So Chelsea, what was yours? Loverty, welcome back. Divine Opulence, I think you have been here once before, and we had Maya. Maya is new, so I'm trusting that the newbies. Marie, I think Marie may be a new person as well. Welcome to the room. Who's coming towards you in love? Chelsea, you get a couple of extra cards, so I'm going to give you 4 tarots because you are helping in the room, and we'll give you 2 Lenormands, and we'll give you 3 of those over there. So you have a battle, some sort of battle going on around problem areas in your life, Chelsea, and you have like hanging around waiting. You're waiting for something to happen. So this is almost like you're getting frustrated with something. You want to have words with somebody, but you're hanging around waiting for that right time at the moment. Now, you did ask who's coming towards you in love. Well, that is a male energy. It is Wands, which would be fire sign possibility. The Hangman, you'd have to look up online what the Hangman star sign is, because it does relate to a star sign. If anybody knows what that star sign is, possibly Capricorn or Aquarius, I think. No, Aquarius is the star. The Hangman, I'm just saying it might be Capricorn because it's 12, the number 12 on the card. Now, yeah, so you're hanging around, or you're sort of waiting for that opportune moment, but you're also waiting to say something or be heard, or somebody else is waiting to speak to you. So possibly that's who's coming in love. They might be shy, actually, and they might be worried they're going to say the wrong thing. You've been stressing yourself out a little bit too much about something from the past. There's something that's still eating at you. You're not getting cards about love coming towards you that I'm picking out at the moment. And the Wheel of Fortune cards come out. So the karma wheel has spun. It's going to happen in the right time, at the right place, with the right person. But there's some sort of karmic debt as well. Not your karmic debt. I feel like someone that may have wronged you in the past or something, you're going to find out something and go, well, you know, that's karma. That's what happens. Things come back around. But also this is sort of like this new adventures going on. But at the moment, either you or this new person are hanging around waiting. And now the 8 can be all about conversations, waiting for a conversation to happen. Eight of spades and five of clubs to me would be like someone that wants to talk and they're in a group of people, but they just sort of stand in the background. They don't say anything. So be on the lookout for that. We'll give you two of these. Two of these. You're observing something. So you're hanging around waiting, or somebody else is watching you. This is like watching from a distance or looking at your Facebook and stuff like that. And while I mention Facebook, people, please, if you like your readings, obviously a lot of you do, you keep coming back for more, please post a link to my channel and let's get some new people in here. Let's get some more people joining and subscribing and some more readings getting out there. Yeah, you're observing, or someone's observing you, Chelsea, and we have the happy water sign man down there and the happy home. So I do feel there is love and stuff coming towards you. I just feel like at the moment the person might be shy or they might be too busy at the moment, but there is some sort of connection there and it wants to come through, and eventually once it does, the happiness card is there. We'll just get you two of these message cards. Taking a new path. So you might go in a totally new direction with someone new. So it might be something very foreign to you. Also, it's telling me something where you're doing a 50-50 split. So if there's some battle going on between you and a family member or you at work or whatever it is you do, Chelsea, it looks like it's 50-50. You've got to sort of have your say and then walk away and say, this is how we're going to do things. You can have this, I'm having that, let's do it. So yeah, 50-50 split. Sometimes when we're asking about love and connections, the 50-50 split can mean that there's two separate people and you're choosing which way to go. Okay, so after Chelsea, I'm coming back to who's getting their extra cards now. It wasn't Rakdon, it was the one before Rakdon. Who was before Rakdon? Demetria. Demetria, are you still here? Enrico, you are up next. I'll read that. Demetria, your two cards are Sanctuary. So I don't know what your reading was now because it's come in my head and gone, but yeah, Sanctuary, that's like find your sanctuary. Go and find your peace. Go and relax. Go look after yourself. Do whatever it is you need to do. And you have a new start, new beginning here. This can represent news of a baby coming in, but to me it can be a new project, a new work, a new job, new love, the whole lot. You do have the lovey guy up the top here. Can be male or female. That's like a love declaration, starting something new, something small, and it grows. But yeah, there could be news of a new baby coming in and a new job. And thanks for hanging around. So, Enrico, anything to say about the car accident situation? When will this nightmare be over? Okay, you get 4 cards of these because you are a moderator. Justice is finally coming. Justice is finally coming. There's a lot of paperwork. There's a lot of stubbornness going on. There's a lot of defensive behavior going on. I keep picking up on there's one particular person causing shit for you. The rest are on board. There's forced changes going on in your career path. There's things you might have to do that you don't want to do. You might have to go down a totally new path, but justice is finally being served card. This is usually victory. Let's see if we get a double. This is all to do with marriage and happiness and stability. Now, this is also the Hierophant card, which is someone has to follow the rules. So they have to go by the rules, and they have to, like, your job needs to come back. You need to go back to work. So they need to be following the rules. And this is usually your passion, your dream, but it can be the soulmate card as well. So these cards usually pertain to a marriage. This is usually being loyal and faithful to each other, going on some sort of love journey with each other, but you're asking about your car incident and everything, justice being served. This is the way it's looking. This is you frustrated and everything, standing your ground, thinking what's going on, getting frustrated. Then justice is served. They followed the rules and you're very happy. So I'm hoping that's how it's all going to play out. That's what it's looking like. You always get this positive sort of outcome, Enrico. And your Lenormand cards are finding the right direction. Luck will be on your side. Finally, the luck is turning. Finally, the luck's turning around. And your other card is Joe Mystics. Please get ready with your question. And welcome to the room, Joe Mystics. I don't believe I've seen you before. Have you been here before? Things will look better soon and things will go your way. How's that? Like, things will go your way and things will look better soon. Now, people, to me, these cards are reversed. Are they reversed to you guys, or are they the right direction? Yeah, please post your question, Joe Mystics. And before I do Joe Mystics, after Demetria, it was... I have to go backwards. Who was it that's getting the 2 extra cards? Yeah, so please don't go anywhere, people, after you have a reading, because I will pull just 2 extra cards, just to give you a little bit more information. Rakdon. Rakdon, are you still here, Rakdon? You just get 2 extra cards, Rakdon, if you're here. If not, I'll move on to Joe Mystic. Should I leave, or will he put more effort and action into this relationship? Wow, that's a pretty full-on question. Oh, you have been here before. You've liked and subscribed to the channel. Yeah, please, people, please get the link, copy the link to this video, if you will, and go to your Facebook or your Instagram or wherever it is you can post it, and just get more of your friends, your family, whoever it is. I'm always open to new people. Thank you, Enrico. It looks like Rakdon must have gone, so we'll move on to your question, Joe. Should you leave? Yes, thank you, Mia Baby. Yes, everybody, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Should you leave? We got opposing cards here. I don't know if you know anything about tarots, Joe, but we have the Devil. The Devil is obsessive, compulsive, toxic situation. This is sitting in your past and your problem area. I'd have to say that this is something that you need to be free of. I know you're saying you want more commitment, like is they going to put more effort into it, but I just feel like there's something toxic here. There may be something, some sort of obsession, some sort of overthinking, or it can even be temptation. There's something not right here with this relationship, but then we show reminiscing over what was and how beautiful it was and how wonderful it all is. So we have this sort of, this is usually about family and together and sitting down and talking about this is how we used to be, things are falling apart, what's going on here, we need more connection. So this would be, I'd be saying no because this is family, but I'd be saying yes because this is not getting you anywhere. This is like toxic and it's eating you up, it's not good for you. But then this is showing where there's more balance. So let's just get a bit more information. If you want more information on this, the $5 PayPal donation, I will see it on my phone. And what will happen is you'll get 6 tarot cards. 2 will be for you, 2 will be for D, and 2 will be for the outcome and the situation. You'll get 9 of these, 3 for you, 3 for him, 3 for the relationship and what's the outcome. You'll get more detail if you can afford that. So let's just have a look what your card is. The Sun is the best card. This is about healing, growing, things being better. These 2 cards are telling me not to leave. This is telling me if you can get rid of this, whatever this problem is. And your message cards are saying happy days are coming and take action, don't wait. Now, they're opposite cards. So you're saying, should you leave? Take action, yes, leave. This is saying leave. These are saying stay. So I can see I'm getting your dilemma. You're in a dilemma in your head. You want to leave, you don't want to leave. You're crying about leaving, but you're thinking this is going nowhere. And then you're thinking, but it could pick up. Things will get better again. And we all have down days. I don't know how long you've been with this person. I don't know what's invested in this relationship. But relationships two people, we're different people. Things grow, things change, things get boring, things get exciting. I'd have to say you might need to do some exciting stuff together. Maybe the sun card is saying, get out in the sun together, go and do something together, and have a good talk about the past, what your future is, and bring these happy days back. But over here, taking action and don't wait could not be about leaving. Taking action and don't wait might actually mean go get D, say we're going down to the lake, the beach, the mountain, wherever you're going. We're going to sit in this car and we're going to talk about us. This is what I want. Let me listen. What do you want in this relationship? And then work from there. But to me, it looks like it's going to come good, especially with the sun. Sun's one of the best cards you can pull out. It can be about getting to the bottom of things too. This can be like shedding light on secrets or things like that. So yeah, that's what you have. Joe Mystics, you donated. Oh, thank you, Joe Mystics. Okay. All right, so we will do more for you right now. Did Rakdon say anything, or is Rakdon gone? Because Rakdon was supposed to have 2 more cards. Chelsea, I'll give you 2 more cards in a minute after this. All right, so let's look more into this, Joe. How many letters is in your person's name, Dee's name? So I'm assuming your name is like Joanna or Joanne or Josie or something like that, and you call yourself Joe. Anyway, I don't need the letters, sorry. That's all right, I'm not putting the names down. I'm going to do 3 for you, 3 for him, and 3 for this relationship. Please give me the best information for Joe. Please give me the best information for Joe. Good luck, Joe, and thank you for the donation, Joe. Okay. Yes, everybody, if you want to skip the line, do what Joe just did. Hit the PayPal button, and I will see it here, and let us know in the room that you did donate, and you will get a more detailed reading like what I'm going to do right now. Okay, so 2 of these are for you, 2 of these are for him, 2 of these are for the relationship. Joe, sitting around you, you want commitment, stability, you're racking your brains at night. This is the night time. Now, this could also represent D. He might be a thinker. He might not even realize that you're going through any kind of turmoil, and you're going to be quite surprised in a good way. So this is a nice surprise. This is about balance and commitment. This is long-term commitment. This is let's be together forever. Let's sort this out. Let's balance it out. I think you're coming from a very analytical place, a very logical sort of brain. And it's not even about the whole love and all of that anymore. For you, it's sort of like, what are we doing? Where are we going on this journey? And you're trying to map it out because you want to see your future all ahead, the jobs, the house, the car, the whatever, the kids. But for him, I feel like it's almost like if you're sitting in a room with him, you'll say to him, oh, I went to the store and I bought this, and you go, okay. And you're waiting for more. You're waiting for more to come out, and there's just one-word answers. Or, so what happened today at work? Oh, yeah, nothing much. So I just feel like there's some sort of something inside of this D person that he's a thinker and you're analytical. You're sort of like mapping everything out for the future. This is where you're at. I do feel you're stressing at night because this can simply represent nighttime and not even represent a person at all. The other 2 cards I get for you is you want long-term commitment. There's your King of Pentacles. He is truthful. He tells you how it is. He's resourceful, and he wants to go the long distance. He wants to be there forever and ever, but he's also very slow to do this. He's very slow to come forward. He's very slow with everything. But that's what's sitting around you. You also are putting defensive walls up. You could be having a lot of chatter going on. You might be asking good friends, what do you think? Should I stay with this guy? Should I go? And you'll get some friends that go, oh, look, I'd be going if I was you. And especially we all tend to tell our friends when things are bad, when we're sad, or when they've hurt us, or when something's gone wrong. We all tend to do that. It's human nature. But when things are great, we don't really tell people much about all of that. And then your friends build up this thing like, oh, he did this, or he said that, or he hurt you, or, you know, so sometimes the advice you might be getting might be causing some sort of defensive behavior on your part, or might be causing you to get a wall up. It's also, this is all about like research, paperwork, like where you're thinking, he said this, that meant this, and it's sort of like you're piecing it all together. Ooh, I'm going to turn that off now. Getting very dry with that thing. So that's what's sitting around you. What's sitting around D? Work and money. He wants to work 5 hours and get paid 7 hours. He's trying to work on what's coming next. This is showing me someone that doesn't speak up, someone that thinks stuff, or they might talk to other people, not talk to you, and they're just not coming up the front. He's a very responsible with love and feelings, so it's showing me there's love and feelings and commitment is there. This is usually where someone wants to move jobs, wants to move house, wants to move interstate. There's some sort of movement going on around him and plans for his future of what he wants to do. He's got this walking away from emotions card. It doesn't have to be walking away from a person, but that's usually walking away from the emotional side of everything. It's just sort of like shutting down sometimes. There may be some sort of drama that happened in the past. He's shutting down at the moment, and he wants to make firm choices. To me, it's all about groups of people and like business choices and future choices. So, but he does have this love card sitting there, but then he's got this like not sort of getting too involved in whole emotional sort of thing. He doesn't want to take part in emotions. Now, sometimes that would say, you said, should you let it go? Should you walk away? He sometimes worries maybe that you're thinking of doing that, or maybe he sometimes thinks, oh, you know, maybe this doesn't work. But I'm feeling like, let's just see what the outcome is. This is cementing and the new life together, but this is where there's an unhappiness here. There's someone, either you or him, needs to learn a lesson. There's something from the past that needs to be sorted out. It can be a female interfering in your relationship as well. Not necessarily, I'm not talking about affairs and things like that. I'm not seeing that sort of thing. It could be a mother, a friend, somebody interferes a little bit too much in the relationship. But yeah, this is you being very, very attractive, looking after yourself, very happy. You're running around helping everybody. But that's usually long-term commitment. So it comes up in yours. In the relationship itself, it comes up as the relationship. We've got the two of you together. We've got you being the long-term committed person. You want everything done. You want everything right. And then you've got him as the support base. He's got the love card coming out for him. So these two are looking at each other. They want to be together, but they're very different. This person's very sharp, very unexpected. You want everything yesterday. You also want the long term. You want to know what your future holds. You don't want to waste any more time. And it's sort of like you want it now. He wants to just love and enjoy and be supportive and stuff like that. The two of you look good together here. So I'm not seeing anything about leaving or it's over. I'm not seeing any disaster cards. You get two of these. You got the swans, the forever together card. It's a soulmate connection. And you got like writing a letter or getting some sort of confirmation on something that makes you feel better. When I see these cards all together, it's usually about engagement, marriage, solid commitment and journey. You may also be getting something to do with business and work, some sort of promotion and stuff that's coming out in your cards. And your last messages are, you need to just go and spend time with the girls and he needs to go spend time with the boys. So it's sort of like we need to do your own separate thing and then do things together. An invitation is coming, so possibly a wedding invitation, a job invitation, whatever it is. So there's some positive stuff there. Time to let something go as well. Now, I'm not thinking that that's let him go. I'm thinking it's time to let go of, maybe there's some sort of vision of how you think this relationship should be. Maybe it's time to see the relationship for how it is and then move forward with that. But you definitely need to talk, because you've got the talking card here. You need to sit and talk with him and see where he's at in the world today. And your last card, just to finish off, and thank you again for the donation, is you're going through a transition phase in this relationship. So the relationship is changing. And whatever you're thinking in your head, he doesn't know what you're thinking. And whatever he's thinking in his head, you don't know. So you just need to talk, you need to sort it out, but you've got a soulmate connection there with this person. And like I said, when I did the brief mini reading, the free reading, that toxic card coming out shows it could be you being obsessed about a certain way of how you want this relationship to be. But to me, I'm seeing like nice stuff there for the two of you. So I hope that's helped you, Joe. What's that? You've been apart, but we need to spend more time together. The new baby has been making things distant. A baby is in the family. The baby. Well, yeah, so I feel like you've had a baby and everything. You need to spend time with the girls, though. You need to let your hair down and everything. And I think you might be going through something where you're scared, like this doesn't feel like it did. The baby will change you and how you are, because you're now a mother, and it's changed him because he's now a father and responsible for a little human being. So just take it easy on yourself. Take some time out and take it easy on yourself. But it does look like something new is there, and maybe you need to get yourself involved in something new where you're spending more time thinking about other people and other things and less time about, oh, I think this is falling apart. Should I stay? Should I go? So at the moment, I'm not seeing that you're going. You do have some cards saying let go, time to let go. You also have that card where it's showing that he's the walking away card, but I think he's walking away from the emotional drama, not so much you and things like that. And sometimes he might need escape and just be with the guys and all of that, because all of a sudden he's a dad and he's like, now what? And men focus differently to us. Anyway, I hope that's helped you. Please come back again and we'll see what happens in your following reading. Now, I think it was Chelsea. You get 2 extra cards right now. Chelsea, your 2 extra messages, and then I need the question from the next person. Don't go anywhere, Joe, because I will read 2 extra cards after, after Maya, Chanel, Mia. After Mia, you will get another cards. And if I forget somebody and you're supposed to get some extra cards, please let me know and I'll pull them out. You look what you got, Chelsea. You got the loyalty, the faithful card. This is a beautiful card. So be true to yourself, be faithful to what it is you want. But you may have someone in the wings that wants to be loyal. You also have the perception card. So perception can be dangerous. Some things can't be, sometimes things aren't all what they seem, Chelsea. So your perception of something might be incorrect, or it might be 100%. So they're your 2 extra cards. Right, you've compromised a lot. We spent a lot of time apart due to the new baby, and I've been very understanding. Okay, yeah. You might need to go to a couples counsellor to see where you 2 are at, because it would be such a shame. You've just had a new little baby. Obviously, it sounds to me like he possibly doesn't cope with the being a father, you're a mother, like he's going through something with that. And a lot of men do it, trust me. A lot of men do. When the baby's born and all the fun is over, all the excitement's over, you've got this new baby, and then it's sort of like the baby, Yeah, we all wish you all the very best with this, Joe. Spending the majority of the time with the baby. Well, that's a good thing to know. That's a good thing. Okay, so sorry, Joe, I do need to move right along to the next reading. Yeah, please let your friends and family, if you enjoyed that reading and if something seemed right. I have had people returning to me that said they had a reading last week or 2 weeks ago, and people messaging me saying this happened, that happened, and then they book a private reading. I won't be back online this afternoon because I am doing a private reading online. I'm doing an hour reading at 1 p.m, I believe. So, okay, moving right along. I hope everything goes well, Joe. You do have some cards that show me that you may be overthinking the whole thing about him, and he's just going about his business, like going about doing what he wants to do. But it does look like he was working on getting money. He wants to get money. He wants to buy a house, and he's sort of thinking about the future, about where you're going to go. Yeah. Anyway, Maya, are you still here, Maya? It's time for your free reading. General reading for May. Maya, here we go. Maya, and then Chanel, you're up next. Please let me know that you're here. And welcome to the room, Maya. I believe is it the first time you've been here or not? It's just that I've got Mia, Maya. You have general information coming in. There's some sort of rushed information coming in. This could be where you're feeling like you want to rush out and do something and say something. It also can be information about a job coming in. And whatever it is you've been manifesting, it's about to happen. So if you've been thinking, I want that new car, or I want that new job, or, and you've been manifesting, or you've been manifesting a particular person, talking to a particular person, going to a certain place, all your manifestations are starting to come up. But there is someone rushing in with information. I'm not sure what kind of information. I'm not sure if it's love, health, finance, because we're only doing 2 cards in a mini reading. So that's the only information I'm getting there. We also have for you, Maya, news coming in. It's going to make you very, very happy. Something you're wishing for, something you're planning and hoping for, it's about to happen. It's about to come true. I'm just turning that heater back on again. It gets hot and then it gets cold. So there's some sort of information you're waiting on, Maya. It looks like it could be something official. It could be some job. It could be some passing some sort of test. It could even be a love letter. But it's going to make you very happy. There's some sort of success that's near. Just don't be too impulsive, because this is sitting the negative sort of side of things. The negative side of this card can be don't rush in before you know, or don't say something before you really know. So that can be where you might feel a little bit rushed and impulsive. You may be dealing with an air sign during May, for the rest of May. You may be dealing with an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. So they're all your air sign people. So someone might be rushing into you. Also, there might be something to do with a nighttime event. You might be invited to something that's at night, an enjoyable event. Your other 2 cards, just to finish off for today, are plan to take a holiday. It's time. It's time to take that holiday. Now, you're either going to have new love come into your life, or if you're already involved, it's like the old love that you've got in your life, it's about to kick up a bit. It's about to be better. So if it's gone a bit stale, it's sort of like where it's kicking up again. But other than that, if you are single and you're looking for love, it's showing me like someone might be rushing right into you. Now, this person could be a police officer, military personnel, government worker, work in a government building. They may be a nighttime worker as well. And that could be all stuff about you as well, that you could be working in government or nighttime and stuff like that is happening. Because every time I do these readings, whatever I tell you, if I'm telling you about a particular situation, it could be reversed. It could be the other person, or it could be you. Okay, Maya, please hang around for your extra 2-card reading. So after that was Enrico. Enrico, your 2 extra cards are, Enrico, Be wary of the sly fox. Oh my God, you just got the nasty card. But that can be about an opportunity that comes. Be quick as a fox. Jump on it. Go for it. Get it done. You're not living to your full potential at the moment. You're half Enrico at the moment. The Enrico that you are is trapped inside somewhere. You're living in the shadow self at the moment. So you just feel like you're not you at the moment. But it will change. It will lift. The shadow will lift. But I'm hoping that we're going to take that as the positive note, that you're going to be quick as a fox and you're going to jump on an opportunity and everything's going to work out. You're stressing a hell of a lot, as I know, because we've got the 9 of clubs up there at the top. That could be communications need to happen. More communication needs to happen. You need to force the issue. 9 of wands can be getting defensive as well, putting walls up. Okay, so Chanel, are you here, Chanel? If not, Mia baby, your turn is up. Mia baby, you get extra cards. What would you like me to look at, Mia? And if I've promised you extra cards and I haven't called your name to do your extra cards, please let me know that you were next and you get more cards. Like Joe, you're going to be getting me some extra cards. Maya, you're going to get extra cards. Mia, our finances again. I'm focusing on school, but hopefully start work soon. Okay, let's have a look. There's your problem area. This is where you're moving and saving money. 8 of Pentacles. I don't know if you know tarot. You've got Chariot and saving money. You may be dealing with someone that's a Cancer star sign. You may be very rushed. You might be rushing around from pillar to post. It might be something that fast-paced and it all starts happening. You're like, oh, my God, it's happening. I'm moving. I've got the money. I've got the job, you know. But, yeah, that's the 8 of Pentacles. That's make sure you save. If you earn $50, put $40 away. If you earn $100, put $80 away. Save. But that's you working very hard and starting to generate a good income. And going on a journey there, Mia. You might be buying a car or you might be receiving a car or something like that as well. You've got the double 9s, 9 of Cups and 9 of Diamonds. Well done, Mia. This is financial security. It can be cashing in. It can be you're going to sell something. If you've got something that of value that you don't need, sell it because you might earn some good dollars from it. If you don't need a car where you're going, sell the car, make some money. But yeah, you could be selling something, you could be cashing in on something. It could also be some sort of bonus that when you get a job and they say when you retire or whatever, you're going to get blah, 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 some sort of package deal. This is all your wishes and hopes and dreams coming true. It also, Mia, is telling me about double pregnancy. It can be twins or it can be 2 separate people that are both pregnant. One of them will have a natural birth, one of them will have cesarean birth. So you've got those coming out again. That came out ages ago in your reading. And your Lenormands are take a closer look at something and be wise with your choices. Yeah, so you've got 7 of Diamonds, which is movement in the direction that you want things as well. And your last 2 cards, Mia, are be careful who you're trusting. Now, that could be with finance, it could be with secrets, whatever. And you'll know what to do. So as far as things go with work, with study, with what you're doing, you will know which way to go. You'll know what you need to do. And last card for you, Mia, and thank you so much for helping in the room. Make sure you're listening to what's being said. A lot of us, it's human nature. A lot of us will sit there and we will listen to someone talking to us and they'll tell us a big story and they'll talk for 10 minutes and we will take little bits what we heard and we don't hear the whole concept and we hear what we want to hear sometimes. Also listen to your own body, your own mind. What is it Mia wants? Not is it what mum wants, what dad wants, what the kids want, what does Mia want? So listen to your heart, listen to what makes you sing, what makes you happy. Good reading. I can't believe you got the 2 9s. Wow, wish I got them. CT, please post your, love reading about you and Monty. No worries. Now, who is getting the extra cards next? I just did Enrico. Where's the old list? There it is. Joe Mystics. Is Joe Mystics, you're still here? Okay, Joe Mystics. I'm going to give you an extra 4 cards because you did donate. Okay, Joe? Love yourself. Love your life. Love your little beautiful baby. This is all about love and understanding and caring. And also your hopes. Don't give up on your hopes for the future. So you have the hope and the love card. Beautiful cards. And your other last messages are, someone's just being very stubborn. Stubborn and pig-headed, but that's also the bear. The bear is all about protects what's yours, protect your family, but also protect yourself, protect your heart, your soul, your mind, whatever it is. You're going to have a choice coming up. At the moment, you're standing at the crossroad. You can keep doing what you're doing where you know where everything is and how it is, or you can take a chance on something different. And that can even be a choice within your mind that you're going to say, right, I'm making a firm decision today. I'm not leaving. I'm going to stay till December, and we'll see what happens over there, and I'm going to take the good stuff, and I'm going to float with the good stuff, and I'm going to push away the negative stuff, and then if by December I'm still feeling like I'm sitting in this position, I'm going to go. But for now, you need to either make a decision, you're staying or you're going, and then start making your plans. I'm feeling like you're staying, and things will pick up and get better. Please come back and let us know how you're going. I always like to see how my clients are doing, my people. And CT, you wanted a reading. And thank you for joining us today, Joe Mystics, and the donation. And I'd love to see you again and do more readings for you. CT, love reading on you and Monty. 2 donations, CT and Good Samaritan. Oh, really? Why is this not working? Now, Good Samaritan, you're Jocelyn, and I'm assuming the other name is CT, yes? CT is the name starting with, CT, that's you. Okay, so you want to know about Monty CT, so you get a paid reading. And thank you so much, people, for the donations. Did you pay the right amount? Because I am asking. Okay, Jocelyn, you paid a double donation. Is that correct? Jocelyn, Good Samaritan. Yes, Jocelyn. So you paid a double. You want two readings, yes? Two subjects, or you just wanted to pay $10? And CT, you want to know about you and Monty. I'll just do Monty, and then you put your questions there, please. And thank you, guys. Thank you for those donations. Much, much appreciated. So, CT, you want to know about you and Monty. So, CT, that's you. Monty and the situation. CT, which is Chuan and Monty. Information, please. Good luck, CT. I hope this is beautiful information for you. So you have one question, you just want to pay $10. I'll give you extra information. Okay. Wow. You've got to see this, CT. This is you. You're worried about like the friendship sort of things. You're worried about interference from other people. It's sort of like this can be a parent interfering, a best friend, an ex, something like that. It's sort of like you've got this little worry and stuff like that. It also can be, I'm picking up on something to do with you, CT. I'm picking up on something to do with a bit of a lack of confidence in yourself. But you have all of this glowing love. You want to go on this beautiful love journey. Now, I'm not sure, is Monty or you, is it male and female? Because Monty out here can be a male's name and it can be a female's name. Because this is a female card coming out in your name. So are you male or female? Because I don't recognize your name as to being male or female. Sorry about that. I don't mean to be rude, but yeah, this here is the love, devotion. You're a girl, okay? And Monty, is Monty female? Because out here, I was at a funeral the other day and the girl behind me was doing the video thing and her name was Monty. That was a girl. But I've usually heard of Monty is a guy. Yeah, okay. Okay, so this is you. You've all got the love. You want to go on a love journey, but you're lacking in a bit of confidence, or you've got someone interferes in your journey. Okay, so that's what's sitting around you at the moment, CT. Also, you have learning. This is about learning, and slow and steady wins the race, CT. This is where you take your time, baby steps, you move forward in life, but baby steps. Just take your time in your energies. I do feel like this is like a father figure, a teacher, a boss, someone pushes your buttons, someone tells you what to do. Now, this could represent Monty as well, very young, very fresh. Usually this is a card where this person needs to grow up. Now, I've sometimes seen this card come out for a 40-year-old man, a 50-year-old man, and it's just sort of like, oh my God, they need to grow up. It can represent that. It can represent someone that's very sharp at times. It can represent someone that's very driven and on a journey with their financial situation, like where they want to go in life. So, but we also have this other character. This character is multi-talented. It's the Emperor. I just feel like someone is above you, and sometimes it might bring your confidence down or something like that. That little 3 that we had there is sort of like it's almost like I feel like you sometimes feel you're in competition with some other female or something like that. You're worried about, I'm not as pretty as her, or I'm not as tall as her, or I'm not as working as much as her, or whatever it is. I just feel like there's a comparison. You don't need to do that. You're showing up as the beautiful card. I think this is nothing to do with you and Monty. This is a job opportunity for the future, for long-term commitment, and being very, very successful at whatever it is you want to do. So this is something, a journey you're going to be going on. That's just some extra messages you're getting there, Monty. CT, Monty must be talking about you right now because I've just mentioned their name instead of yours. Okay. Monty has lots of desire, passion, but also has all these dreams and aspirations of what they want to do. They want to talk, but they don't want to talk. That can be a lot of chitty chatter. It can be also where Monty wants to be in groups of people, feels more secure in groups of people. There's a lot of fun in these cards. There's a lot of fun and happiness, gatherings of people. I feel this is a people person. This person might be involved in group sports like football, basketball, hockey, where there's lots of people. This is usually to do with pregnancy and babies and new beginnings as well, because we've got 9s. Now, I do feel that Monty may have somebody in spirit around them. I don't know if it's a male or female yet. Yeah, they've definitely got someone in spirit. They're about to undertake a new journey. They're making a final decision on what they want to do. It looks like a love decision. They're also on a journey with their career path as well. They may be getting a promotion. They may be starting a new business. They may be getting the best marks at college or whatever age they are. They've got the star. The star and the sun are the best 2 cards in the tarot deck. So they're going on some sort of brilliant journey. It's going to make them very, very happy. But I feel that this reading between you and them, I asked about you and Monty. There's a lot of love there, a lot of attraction. They sort of feel half-half. It's almost like they've got lack of confidence in themselves as well. And your outcome between the 2 of you is truth, long-term, and soulmate. So it's long-term and soulmate on the table here. Now, again, this is old and young, so I don't know if you have got an age difference as well. You've just met him. It looks like it will go on a big journey because there's a soulmate connection here. but this can represent that someone needs to grow up and someone is very mature and they want to go forward. They want everything to happen. On a totally different note, there may be somebody, because you have that 9 of diamonds sitting there, someone around him. I don't know if he works in medical or something like that, because there's something coming through about surgery as well. So it could be working as a doctor, a nurse, or it could be a message for you. But this is a very nice connection. It starts off as talking and friends, and it's a very truthful sort of, it works. You might be going on a journey with this person. Also, we have you, there's some very stressful thing. There's something to do with 9. I don't know if you or Monty, I feel there's someone in spirit trying to come through into your reading right now. They hear you when you talk to them, or they hear him when he talks to this person that passed over. I feel that this person may have been to hospital, had surgery, it didn't work. I don't know if it's male or female. There is a lot of male cards here on the table, so I'd have to say it's probably a man that passed away. But yeah, this is where you have a lot of conversations, but then you stress about, like, where's it going? I'm not sure whether this is something or this is not. So on the one hand, we've got this soulmate connection and something that's a new journey. It's really beautiful. On the other hand, we got a conversation, and then I don't know if there's something in your past, CT, something that you haven't let go of yet. You're both the same age. Well, I feel like one of you is more mature and one of you are not. Yeah, I don't know if this is something that's coming, because this doesn't seem to relate to the relationship between the two of you. But this is a definite friendship, a definite talking. You will feel a spark, or Monty will feel a spark. And I do need to go and get my drink happening. Now, your other cards are, for CT and Monty, the sun will come out soon. So if you've been going, like, your reading's not just about you and Monty. When I do a reading, anything I get, I need to tell you. So I feel like if you've been through some sort of hard times, or your family has right now, the sun's about to come back out. Things are about to get better. And I feel like someone has hurt you in the past, a female. This is someone that said something wrong. Now, we are asking about Monty as well, so maybe there's someone that hurt Monty in the past. Maybe there's something going on around a family member. This can be a medical card as well. It can be to do with medicine. But, yeah, there's some sort of sneaky sort of thing that happened in the past or something like that, and it's about to get better. Things are about to get better there. And also your messages are 1, 2, 3. You and Monty, these 2 of these. You and Monty, you create a balance between you. So when you talk, when you get to know each other, you'll find a common ground. You'll find a nice balance. And you're in Monty's thoughts. Monty, you're thinking about him right now. He's thinking about you as well. So the thoughts collide. But there is a definite balance between you and this person. Possibly you balance him out, or he balances you out. Asking for help. So I think this is a different message. If you're going to a new job or whatever it is you're doing, or you're not well, or someone who's not asked for help, but somebody might be asking you to help them. A new friend is near. So this could be Monty, that it's going to be a very good friendship, but I feel a soulmate connection as well. I feel like there's something more. Also, it's showing about a third party. So I don't know if Monty still has someone in the background, or you have someone in the background. And sometimes third party can represent that the mother or father is interfering in whatever you two want to do together. So that is what you have for today. And hang around, CT. When I get back around the list, you will get extra messages. Now, who was after the person after Joe? Joe had her reading. Whoever was after Joe, you get extra cards, but I don't know who it was. Was it Mia? Jocelyn, yes, I will be doing yours. I'm just going to grab my drink, Jocelyn, okay? And, natural hair product business, fantastic. I reckon that's going to be successful. Maya, you were next. Is Maya still here to get your extra cards? Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you, Rhonda. Did you scroll back and find out who it was that gets the extra 2 cards? Maya may have left. I'm just going to go and grab that. Maya, all I need is a thumbs up or yes, I'm here, and you'll get your extra cards. Message. Sorry guys, I'm coming back in a tick. I just have to drink something and take a tablet. Okay, Maya may have gone. I wrote them down. Okay, Good Samaritan donation reading, then Courtney. Okay, so Maya must have gone. Who was after Maya, Rhonda, to have that extra card? I'll do that after Good Samaritan. Okay, let's have a good look at this. You did pay a double donation. Thank you so much. Let's have a look at your daughter's business. Good Samaritan, do you mind telling me your daughter's name so I can focus on her name, please? Chanel. If Chanel's still in the room, I will give you 2 extra cards when I finish this reading. So Jocelyn, your daughter's first name, if you will, if you don't want to say it, the name of the business maybe, or I'd just like to focus on you. I'll just focus on Jocelyn's daughter's business. And I'm going to do 5 cards, 5 cards, 5 cards. Hey there, Nav. Menushka. Wow, that's a name and a half. Is that the name of the business or that's your daughter's name? Menushka business. That's your daughter's name? Menushka. Good luck. I hope, I feel a good thing about this. So we're going to do 5, no, we'll do 4. 4, 4, 4. 4 is a better number. Well, for me it is. 4. 2. Business. Menushka. I'm actually reading for you as well. Some of these messages, Good Samaritan, Jocelyn's business name, Chubby Girls. Oh, cute. Wow. Chubby Girls. Okay, so Good Samaritan, what I've done here is card number 1 is for you, like the section for you, messages for you, then your daughter and the business. Okay, that's how I'm going to sort of try and look at it. So some of these messages might have nothing to do with the business, but yeah, we'll see what we get. Okay, for you, we have either a hospital trip. I don't know if you've been recently to hospital or a government building or something. Now, with the business, this could be about the rules and regulations, this government building. Now, it's 10 of Swords, so people out there, don't jump on me. I know tarot cards, 10 of Swords means something totally different. It can be about defeat. It can be something that's been very, very stressful going through your mind. So this is a message as well. Your daughter and you probably been stressing yourselves out about it all. It's finally, the stress is over. It's come to a head. It's over. But just this message I'm feeling is that make sure that any insurances, any sort of things, taxes, whatever it is, all the legal sort of stuff around this new business, make sure it's all done the right way through a government building. Official building. You have some sort of contact coming from overseas. Now, I feel the business, it might be very stressful about if she's selling the hair products and doing it all online, where money doesn't come in, people don't pay for the products, or they reverse the money, or it's bogus. So there's a lot of fears and stuff going on around all of that stuff, but there's an overseas opportunity here for it to branch out. Also, I feel you might be getting some sort of sad or distressing news from overseas, from somebody. I feel it's a male, a young male. It might be someone that's lost their job, or something's happened, some sort of incident has happened. So there's some sort of news floating around you. It might stress you out a little bit. Sorry to give you that. Now, we also have sitting around you, yes, there's some sort of news coming in about a male. It's someone you've been thinking about, but this is to do with the business. This is a baby boy, but it's also to do with a new start, something beginning, something that's all new and fresh. And it's also about your daughter and you. There's a whole new look going on. So everything's going to look very, very different. But yeah, again, there's something you've been worried about, something going on here. I don't know if someone's very, very sick, overseas, or they live interstate. They live at a distance from you. I just feel like you're going to get some sort of news here. The good news is it may balance back out, because you've got 2 red cards that were sitting around this news. Now, looking at this on a different note, you've got double 10s here. You have someone in spirit that's helping guide the way. It is a male. They are in spirit. They crossed over. They had something wrong with their head. They also possibly had cancer or something like that. Now, the other thing to look at is double 10s is about property, investments, all of that sort of thing. You're getting very stressed about that because they're both black. You need outside help. I feel you need some young businessman who will sort out all the fine tuning with what's going on. There is also just some sort of message coming through from the other side about a baby boy, my baby boy, something like that. So I don't know if that's your parents, your grandparents, or they're talking something about their child, and there's some sort of worries around their health. Now, this card here, when it's not a health card, this card can be all about paperwork. Lots of research. Do all your research, work it all out, work out what's going on there. Now, your next lot of cards are, this is sitting around your daughter now. Your daughter, beautiful. Oh my God. She has got following her dreams. That's her passion. This is her desire, her soulmate, everything like that. And she's got the baby girl card sitting there. This sequence usually is someone possibly pregnant and a baby girl and all of that, but she's got a big female energy thing going on here. She's working with hair products, but I do feel that it's not just the females that are going to want it, the males are going to want it, or some shop or somewhere is going to want these products. They're going to want to take them on, because this is like the money luck card. If you know anything about Chinese people love the number 8, especially to do with money, especially when it's red. But that is money, success, happiness, and soulmate. But through the process of this, if your daughter has not got anyone in her life, or if she has, this is love and happiness and togetherness. And we have, she needs to be patient and know that it will all come to pass. It will all work. And this is her, the 3 of Pentacles, working on her future. Beautiful cards. I don't know if your daughter's pregnant or someone around her is pregnant, but there's a baby girl here and fertility. So that information's coming through as well. Oh, I just choked there. I just need to answer a message. Hang on a sec. Okay. Okay. So, okay, now this is nothing to do with the business. I did say when I was shuffling them, I asked about different things, but I knew that messages would come through. There is someone in spirit trying to come through in your reading. There's a head thing, there's a cancer thing, and there's a heart thing. So I feel there's more than one spirit energy around, like a driving force. I do feel like within your family, there's some sort of walking away here. Someone feels left out and walking away, and someone's been disillusioned. And I feel this message is for you, Jocelyn, at the moment. I feel like in your past, there may have been someone that let you down. There's some sort of betrayal or hurt sitting around you, or it may be around your daughter. This is a past sort of thing that I feel may have happened before. She needs to also be wary and mindful about being told the wrong information or not getting all the information she seeks. Now, I know in our country, any kind of products that you use on your body, in your mouth, whatever you do with the product, you must have, if there's nuts in it, all of that. So make sure all the warnings and things, all the warning labels, if there's anything that can, even though it's natural things still can cause an allergic reaction. So when I get messages like that, that's where you need to zone in on that and make sure that you've got the labeling all correct, everything's right. But yeah, this is a different message I'm getting through here. These two cards are quite negative compared to everything else I'm looking at on the table. Now, I don't know whether you yourself are dealing with some sort of heart thing. You may be needing to let go of something. You may be needing to let go of a person because of stress, or you might be needing to step out of the stress for a bit. Because I'm not feeling this as a heartbreak as someone broke up with you. I'm feeling this is more to do with an actual heart thing, stress. But yeah, also what I'm feeling off this Five of Spades, Five of Swords can be something like where you've been involved in a certain situation and it's time to have your say and walk away. And that may be about your daughter as well, because we're focusing on your daughter. There may be someone from her past that's trying to get back in. She's getting a business. It looks like it's all going to flourish. She may have some person lurking around saying, I sat with you, we devised this plan together. Someone trying to take what's not theirs. So yeah, there's other messages coming through. The business thing, this is working hard, being very passionate. It's long-term. It's going to be successful. So these are really beautiful cards. I'm not too sure why these two crept in here in this reading today. I just feel like there's some other message trying to come through. There is definitely someone in spirit because we've got double nines now. So we've got September coming through. We've got the King of Diamonds sitting over here. So I feel it's a male energy in spirit. They're wishing you well. They're saying this is beautiful. Now we've got triple tens have come out in this reading. So this person may September, October, and it may be telling me that by September things will be really big, and by October it's just sort of like, wow, it's reaching a pinnacle. But yeah, just be mindful of CT, just be mindful, Jocelyn, of someone that might try and come in. It might be a male, and they might say, oh, look, you should do this. I've got this product. Why don't we band together? I'd be really careful about that. I just feel like there might be a third person trying to step in on this journey, especially when they see it ends up being successful. Okay, so how big's my list, please, Rhonda? I'm not finished yet, Jocelyn. You get 3 of these. And you'll get 1 of these, get 2 of these, and we'll get 3 of these for this business. I'm going to shuffle these about your daughter's business. How big is this list? Yeah, please like and subscribe, people. Welcome to the room, new people. I'm doing a paid donation reading at the moment. That's why it's a lot more detailed. Thank you for your patience, everybody else that is waiting. Yeah, she needs to be very careful. I just feel like someone might try and jump on her coattails. Jocelyn, here we go. Your 3 messages about this business are wishes finally being true, luck being on her side, and don't overthink a situation. I feel there's another message coming through here for you personally, Jocelyn. So I don't know if there's someone not well, somebody that you need to talk to, somebody you need to talk to and then walk away, but don't overthink the whole thing. And she needs to not overthink the whole thing. Just go with the flow. So also we have healing. So I don't know if you haven't been well yourself or somebody else. I'm getting this message of sickness and healing and all of this sort of stuff coming through. And the intentions, they've started. Make the intentions clear. Like your daughter needs to set it out in stone. This is what the business is. This is how I want it to grow. This is who I want involved. This is what the packaging looks like. This is who the model is, all that sort of stuff. We have someone in spirit trying to give you a message through. They are there. They are around you. They're trying to help. Slow and steady wins the race. This is the hands of time. Everything will happen the way it's meant to happen. And there's something to do with an overseas trip. So good luck with everything. I don't think you need any luck. It looks like it's all going to be great. And this is your daughter in her power. This is the beautiful woman. She's got it all happening. So that is your messages. Thanks again for your double donation. Much, much appreciated. I hope it all works out. Let us know every step of the way how this whole thing goes. And if you want to, put a link for her product in my chat here. If you've got a link for the product, people might be interested in this product. And I'm quite happy for you to do that on my page if you want to. And that's you. That is your reading. Now, I was reading 2 extra cards for who, Rhonda. Now, my list is showing Courtney, Divine, Opulence, which is one person, Lovity, Nav, Joshika, Melody, and Maxi. Night Star, yes, you can be added. And I think we might just put a hold on the list after Night Star because I will be leaving. I've got an hour at the moment. I've got about an hour at the moment. You're most welcome, Good Samaritan, Jocelyn. Tell your daughter from me, I wish her every success. It looks like she's going to be very, very happy, and I think you're going to be very happy. If you do have any kind of health thing, Good Samaritan, please go get checked out, go find out what's going on with your body. If it's not you, if it's someone you're dealing with, your sister, your mother, whoever it is, please go make sure that they get help if they need it. Courtney Marie posted her question above. Courtney, okay, can you please, oh, where'd it go? Can you please do a love reading about me, DD, potential future? Love reading you and DD, Courtney. Okay. Wow. This is a balancing of the relationship. It's missing something at the moment, but it's looking good because your future outcome is showing the marriage commitment, the happily ever after card. I love when I get this card for myself, even though I am in a marriage. I love when I get that for my marriage. But yeah, that's the happily ever card ever. I keep choking. That's the happily ever after card. That's the 1-1 card. It's a very, very nice card for you and DD to get. But at the moment, it is showing like you might have certain commitment values in one way and DD might have them in another way, and it can be where it's salt and pepper sometimes, and it can be where sometimes either you or DD feels like something's lacking in the relationship, but it does look at like a very balanced, harmonious relationship in the end. You have 2 and 4. Now, if you've been here before, you will know that I've said that 2, 4, 6 in numerology for a relationship is like the perfect thing. We're only doing 2 cards for you today, but I'd be surprised, you know, like it'd be nice if the 6 was the next card. So stay tuned. When I do this next reading and I pick up these next 2 cards, let's see if the 6 is under there. Now, also you get for you and her something about, oh, no, that was put on top, sorry. I just read that one. And I read that one. And I read that one. Why are they all on top? Okay. We have the loving couple here. We have the beautiful family type person. We have someone that wants to go on a love journey with you. This is like caring for each other. The 2 of Pentacles is like 2 of Diamonds. It's a relationship that works and people see that it works. But yeah, this is sort of like more of the love thing I was looking for. This is where you look out for each other and you care for each other. There's a soul connection here. So that's really, really sweet. And also your message card is time to walk away. So I don't know what you're holding on to or what DD's holding on to. I don't think this is walking away from each other. I feel like there's something else in the background, and I did read that earlier, so I'm just going to lift these cards instead. A big surprise is coming. So you've got a big surprise that is coming. So anyway, thank you for hanging around. And Courtney, please hang around, because after, I'm not sure who, you will get 2 extra cards and I'll read them for you if I get time. Okay, so Divine Opulence, thank you for hanging around all this time. Please post your question if you are still here. Rhonda, who was it that was getting the extra cards? That's already had a mini reading and then they get some extra cards. Who was it? We did Enrico, we did Joe, I think the last one was Joe. And then I called for somebody else, Maya or someone. Mia Baby, is Mia Baby still here though? Or is she gone? Look at my hair. I curled this. This was sitting back over here away off my face. And just as the day's going on, it's just like, I have to book in. I'm booking in today for next week if I can. And I'm going and getting my hair done, getting it. A bit of colour on it, get it cut. I saw so many signs today. I saw a deer in the front of a car, a bunny, a red bird, 2 geese. What are all these signs meaning? Okay, so we won't. Okay, so for starters, the deer. The deer is usually the messenger. The deers, they got all the horns and everything like that, and they. Oh, did you see a deer with the horns or just a deer with the spots? I'll read your cards. We'll get some cards out for you, Divine Opulence. Wow. All the truth's starting to come out. The sun is starting to show you more and more and more because you've got the sun card, best card in the deck. The reading I just did, there is no 6 has come out, but you've got the next card that would have followed was the commitment card, the ring on the finger. So, yeah, the card reading I just did, Courtney, the next card that come out was commitment in the sun. Yeah, so I feel like you're being shown things because you're needing to connect the dots. Now, when you see a deer to me is grounded. It's of the earth, it's grounded, but it's also like a messenger. Now, you've seen it in a car. When you see it in a car is your transport. If you're driving the wheel, which you weren't, you've seen a deer in the car. So you're grounding, your support and everything. It's on a journey, but you feel like somebody else is in control of that journey. Now, if people don't want cards read and they want me to interpret dreams and things like that, I do that as well. And that can be messages in your dreams. Now, the bunny is reproduction. The bunny is like, if you're going into a new business or something like that and you see a bunny, that's sort of like it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. If you are in a relationship and it's just new, it's going to get bigger and bigger. And the bunny is cute and fluffy, so it's cute, fuzzy feelings around a bunny, but it's also about growth and progress. The red bird. Now, red is all about passion. The red bird would be like what are they called, the red birds? They've got a name. Is it a robin that's red? The red robin? But yeah, the red bird would mean, again, messages. Birds are messengers. And when you see 2 geese together, when you see 2, it's 2 people together. So you're getting messages about love because of the red colour. You get messages coming in about your life and your future and things growing. You've got the fuzzy feelings because of the bunny. And then the deer is like the solid grounding. Keep your feet on the ground, keep solid. But there's all stuff to do with messages coming through. So, yeah, but your messages here are you're being shown the way because you've got the sun here. So a lot of truth's going to start to come out. A lot of things are going to start to make sense for you. But it's also a lot of happiness is coming. And then you've got the engagement thing here. So this can be like a new business, a new relationship. It can be an actual marriage. It can be a commitment of some kind, a new job that's going to go far. These are really nice cards to get for any kind of circumstance that you're asking about. Your other message card is you have a cardinal is a red bird. Well, a cardinal, that brings me back to spiritual matters because that reminds me of the church. So it might be a spiritual message as well. And red is blood. the blood of the earth, the blood of your body, the blood of Jesus Christ, all of that sort of thing. I feel there might be a spiritual message coming through to you as well. So what have we got next? Lovely, please post your question. Yes, Lovely, please post your question. If anybody wants to jump that list, it is closed now. After Night Star, I will probably be finishing up because it's 10:15 and I need to finish up by 11. We've got all to do with loyalty. So you've said you've seen a deer, a bunny, a red bird and 2 geese. I've just pulled the dog as well. So it's something to do with working with animals maybe. Maybe that's why you're seeing animals. Maybe it's about veterinary science, a zoo, zoologists. Maybe it's about healing animals as well. Maybe you've got some sort of talent where you can reach out and touch an animal and make it feel better. But yeah, you've got loyalty and love and trust. Now that can be loyal to what you want to do in your life. If someone says, oh, look, you're weird or this stuff doesn't make sense, what you're talking about, you're living in a fairyland or that, trust me, I've been there. I've had people like, oh, what are you doing? You know, what are you doing reading your deck of cards? Whatever your journey is, trust in what you believe in and be loyal to what it is you want to do. I do feel you've got love and loyalty around you. Somebody wants to commit with you. Also, we have for you, they want you, they love you. Like I said, somebody wants to be with you. If you're already in something, they love you. Also, someone is trying to find you. So someone's out there trying to find you. You must, maybe you've got to pass these messages on to somebody else. Sorry, what's happening? What's happening? I sent it again through PayPal. Oh, yes. Okay, so you had another question, CT. But yeah, so if people are having like a reoccurring dream, last night I got a phone call about a reoccurring dream, and it was really bothering this woman. And I just sort of deciphered it, and I get messages myself, like when they tell me, oh, I keep seeing this, or I keep seeing the number, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, yes, I know CT's donated. So, yeah, if you do have, if your question is something like what, who was that? Oh, my gosh. Who was it I was just reading? Divine Opulence, thank you. Yeah, Divine Opulence just said, you know, about seeing these things, these visions and things like that. So I interpreted that and read cards. So she sort of got a double whammy there. But here he goes. How is CM feeling about me? He is the ex. So in that reading I did before. Okay. So how is CM feeling about CT? I know we looked at Monty, didn't we? Okay, you get, hang on, that's you. You just paid for a reading. Sorry, I'm doing it the wrong way around. There's CM, the ex. How is the situation? For you, you feel like it may have been very rushed or something like that. It may have been very pushed. This is where you wanted the truth because you said it's your ex. So you wanted the truth, or the truth came out in the past, and you're still holding on to it, even though it's an ex. You're still holding on to this CM person from the past. You're looking at how things were. You're wondering about how things could have been. You are getting a message here about financial strains at the moment as well. So I don't know if that's around you or him. But I feel like this may represent him as well, that he'd come charging in with things, or somebody come and they were very, like they just acted out of spite, or they acted too quickly, or something was said, or something happened. I just feel like everything was rushed, or you're feeling like everything was rushed. But yeah, there's still something that's holding on here around you. CT and CM. What's the current situation? Feelings coming off CM for CT. So your feelings around this, his feelings. Okay, so your feelings, this is for you again. You feel very burnt and broken from whatever happened. This is where things went in the total wrong direction. It was no fault of your own. It's sort of like where something happened and there was no going back. It was sort of like, this can be arguments. This can be where something come to because this is like where you go, oh, what? Like, what's happening? And then this is something that ends, not in such a nice way. And then this is where you feel like if it wasn't for this person or if it wasn't for this job or whatever, none of this stuff would have happened. It's sort of like this is still indicating that you're holding on to something that did go down. Around CM still sees you as the love bomb. This is like you're the loving, caring, all of that sort of thing. They also are learning lessons. They need to learn a lesson, but they're also, I don't know, can be obsessive compulsive behavior. This can be hanging around the wrong crowd of people, listening to the wrong people. It also can be anger and frustration. So they're feeling sort of like that as well. But on the one side, they see you as balanced, you as being the right thing, but then they're hanging around whatever this is. This sometimes can indicate drugs, alcohol, obsessive behavior, gambling, and literally just hanging around the wrong people or listening to the wrong people. But I'm feeling anger around this person for some reason, or frustration or disappointment. Again, they got you as the love person. We've got the Queen of Cups here. We've got the loving energy. Now that can represent them as well. This whole stuff can be opposite. And this is sort of like breadcrumbing. So I don't know if they used to breadcrumb you and that's why things fell apart. Because I'm not reading over here if you're saying anything. No, you're not saying anything. Yeah, this can be where they could be stringing you along still, like they could be giving you a smile here and there, or they could be sending a message now and again, or maybe they're having nothing to do with you. But yeah, the Six of Diamonds, to me, it's like they're starting to finally take responsibility for what they're doing, but it's also stuff where they'll give what they want to give, and that's it. You know, like it can't be pushed or whatever, but they do see you as like this loving type, supportive, that kind of energy is there. And it can be somebody else that they're thinking about, like somebody like their mom or something, because it's a mothering energy as well. The relationship itself shows that it could be something nice, not necessarily use two back together again, but it could go in a nice journey together with new groups of people. I don't know why the Ten of Diamonds is sitting here. I think this message is for you differently, because this is usually about success in business and getting that new job or getting that bonus or getting a lot of money. But this is a player. This is a player energy. So you or CM, there's some sort of player energy there, flirty energy there. But it's also the hard-working energy. But yeah, that's usually a nice journey between a group of people. You might see each other at a sporting venue or a concert or something like that, where you are in the same place, same sort of likes with things. There could be something in the future where you used to reconnect in some way. I don't think it's together though. We've got the forceful truth guy here, and then we got a new beginning. So as far as the relationship goes, you are both going on a new path, a new beginning now. But you could have, if truth comes out and you are truthful with each other, I do feel there is still something that connects the two of you. Your other cards for this are, he is the player. Yeah. It's telling you it's dead, it's gone, it's buried, it's done. And you've got a new beginning coming. You've got someone that's going to commit to you, and that's spinning around. I just put that on the table, the death thing, it's spinning around. So that can mean something that died is coming, reviving. I don't know if you want to go down that track, but you're getting a message here about a new beginning. You're also getting messages in your cards about a new contract, a new deal, a new job, something really, really good there. And your other messages are, and that one's about to fall out on the floor, so I'm going to take that one for you. Wow, that one nearly flew across the room. And we'll get 2 of these because you've got a paid reading. Be wise with your choices. Be wise with who you hang with, what you want to do, and go over the past of what it was, not what fantasies. When we look back on something, we tend to look back on, oh, I love this person, oh, we're so happy, and we remove all of the stuff that went wrong. So you've got to look at it as a total and be wise with your choices moving forward. And trust. You need someone you can trust. So I feel that they trust you, but it's not the other way around. It might not work if you do try to come back together with this person, and it looks like things will turn out okay. So I do feel there's going to be a connection of some kind. Baby boy can mean that that person needs to grow up, but baby boy also might just mean messages coming into you, that there's going to be a message about a baby coming. But baby boy also is where you're making a new look. Now, it could mean that CM is undergoing some sort of transformation, going to change, because he did have the card of responsibility, like he might start taking responsibility for his actions, and he might transform and change how he is. So that's what I get right now. Thank you so much for the donation. Oh, I will grab one of these for you as well. The tree of growth. So that's something growing in a new direction, something that could get bigger and bigger. Again, you have the 7 of Hearts here at the top. So again, it's usually like you and CM might end up working at the same place, or you might end up going to the same class together, or you might end up going to the same sporting venue or something like that. There's something that will keep you connected. And it could end up being where you have this good friend down the track. I'm not seeing much of that right now. I'm just seeing like where you might associate with each other. He is a player and he's a co-worker. That's why you're still in the same vicinity of each other. But I feel like it might be one of those things, CT, where you start to move on and he sees that, and then he'll try and come back in. But yeah, I see you've got this other opportunity away from him. Lovety Green, and thank you so much again, CT, for your donation today. Every dollar helps. So next up will be Lovety's question, and then Nav, if you're here, and Joshika. I might start doing 2 together because it's 10:30 here. So Nav and Joshika, get ready with your questions. So love reading for you, Lovety. Lovety, love reading. Wow. 2 big love cards come out. You have the soulmate connection, twin flame, and you have fertility, birth, friendship. So this is all about a new friend and a new beginning. It can be a reconciliation, not always, but it's fertility, sex, love, fun, and friendships. And this is the deep soul connection. So you asked for a love reading. I don't know where it is, but it's there. You've got it. You've got the 2 love cards out of the deck. And your message card is, there he is. There's Mr. Wonderful. This guy is, everybody is attracted to this person. Just going by the energy of the card, does not have to be a male Lovety, can be female, depending on which way you go. He has the true desire and heart card sitting at the bottom. You've asked for a love reading, and every card I've pulled so far is all to do with love. So are you involved right now? Oh, so the Capricorn. So yeah, you've got the love and devotion, you've got the soulmate card there, you've got a friendship card there as well, you've got this sexual energy card type there as well. And Lovety, your messages are Nav and who was it? Joshika. Can Joshika, if you're here, please post your question. I'm going to do 2 people together. Something will just feel right between the 2 of you. So there might be something, it just feels right. It just works. And someone needs you to go and help them. So that's just a separate message coming out in the deck. And that is it. I will give you these extra ones because I was doing that previously. some sort of mountain to cross between the two of you, you and your Capricorn. There's some sort of mountain to cross. Now, if that doesn't seem to feel right about this Capricorn, it may be somebody else that has a deep connection to you, and you might not even see it. You might see them as a friend. And I know you're asking about your Capricorn, but I'm just wondering whether there's something else coming through for you. And we have something about innocence here. So that's protecting something that's innocent. So someone that's looking for you, they might need your help with their child, or they might be innocent in something and they need you to come a step forward and tell them what you've seen. That's just a total different message. But that's what you have today. So, okay, Nav, will you hear from AB? So Nav, you will get these two cards, and you will get these two cards, and you'll get this card. This is for you, Nav. Joshika. Sarah Vannon, will he give me the commitment you seek? Joshika and Sarah Vannon. Joshika and Sarah Vannon. Okay. All right. So, Nav, will you get contact? Is that what you asked? Will you hear from AB? Probably not. We have the Five of Pentacles, which is feeling like you're left out, feeling like there's nothing going on. Now, Five of Diamonds, on the other hand, means speaking up and speaking the truth, and it means communication. So take it whichever way you want. But we also have the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is usually, the sword cards are thinkers. They're thinking about something, you're thinking about something, but they also can be impulsive and they can rush straight in. So if this was Five of Diamonds and the Queen of Spades, I'd have to say, yes, there's a conversation going on. But because it's Five of Pentacles, it usually means where you feel a bit left out, or you're getting a little bit of information, or you may get information coming from not AB, but AB's brother or sister, or someone will tell you something that AB said. And it's sort of like that, where it's a go-between with the conversation. But yeah, I'd have to say, like, looking at those two, that would be a no, that there's not going to be reaching out and having a conversation. But for me, I just like to take that as the Five of Diamonds, which is a yes, it's a conversation. So I'm sorry, I'm confusing you here. I've already done that one. It's time to plan a holiday and take a break. So you might need to take a break from whatever the situation is. And also you need to stay with what's real as well. When you're not hearing from this person, you could sit there and assume all day, what are they doing? Who are they talking to? Where are they? Just stay with what you know. If they're at work, they're at work. If they're with their family right now, they're with their family right now. If they say that, you know, or someone you ask, have you seen AB? Oh, yeah, AB was really, really busy the other day, da-da-da. They're really busy right now. So just try and stay with what's real with all of that. And your other card is something to do with money. Like here, if you've got any financial stuff sort of going on at the moment where you've needed money, borrowing money, this is where the money's coming in. So it's like you've got the money card coming in as well. I'll just give you those extra two cards that I was doing for everybody at the beginning. That situation didn't seem to pan out too well, did it, Rhonda? I was going to read like every third one. I was going to give the extra cards, but that didn't work. People left. You have the soulmate together card, the wishful thinking, and you also have kindred spirits together. So I do feel there is a deep connection between you and AB. I just feel like you're wanting it now, and it's just sort of this other things in the background going on for it not to be coming together at the moment. So that's your reading for now. Thank you for being patient and waiting around today. Oh, thank you, CT. I hope it's helped, like with the readings. Now, Joshika, divine advice about my connection with Sarah Van. Okay, your divine connection, special spirit messages are, wow. We have the Empress. And if you know anything about tarots, the Empress is every queen rolled into one. She is the superior. She is the beautiful. She is the sexual. She is the talented. She is everything. And then we have someone that's a player, but they also very attractive and very attracted to you. These two are very attractive people and they want to be together, and one of them might be a little bit self-centered, one of them might be a little bit full of themselves, and the other one is just getting attention from everywhere. So we've got two sort of different people. You can take it as whichever one you think you are. This can be male or female, doesn't have to be a male. But yeah, so we've got beautiful cards there about a connection, a sexual, fun, friendship connection, but whether it's something deeper. Oh, you've got the star, so that's following your dreams, your wishes coming true around this Saravanan. So that's nice. A new friend's coming into the picture and you'll know what to do. So when you get you know what to do, it's where you're in a situation that could have nothing to do with this person you're asking about. It might be something at work, at school, wherever you go. But yeah, follow your dreams. This can be that you or Saravanan is a star in some way. Like they might be a singer or play an instrument, or they might be famous on a sports team, or famous on YouTube or Facebook. Or I remember back in the day, my daughter was Facebook famous. I didn't even know there was such a thing. And when we went up to the shopping centre and stuff, she was with somebody else, a male that was Facebook famous. And these little giggling girls were looking at my daughter and going, "Oh my God, it's her, it's her." And then I said, "What are they going on about?" And she said, "Oh, I'm Facebook famous." And she was like 14 or 15 years old. And everybody's like carrying on about it. But yeah, there is a connection there. I'm not too sure whether it's a deep, long-lasting love affection type thing, or it's having a bit of fun together and joining in with other people. And it's just like this one likes to attract a lot of attention. This one doesn't even have to try. I mean, this one doesn't even have to try. The Empress doesn't even have to try. But that one wants to attract attention, wants to be very sexual, very energized. Okay. And your two extra cards are for you, Joshika. The star again. So you've got the star twice. Following your dreams. It's like used to both a star in your own right. These are both much loved, much sought after, much wanted. Whether these two are going to collide, like the two stars colliding together, I don't know. There's some sort of celebration coming up as well. So you might be going to a wedding, a birthday party. There might be some sort of gathering. And maybe you two are going to connect in that way. Oh, you are. Oh, you are. Okay. Oh, he's full of himself. Okay. Yeah, one of them full of himself, and they think, "Oh, I'm the Ant's pants," and the other one doesn't even need to try, and everybody says, "You're beautiful, you're fantastic, you're wonderful." What is it? Night Star, please post the question. Night Star and Maxi. Yeah, Night Star and Maxi. I've got about 20 minutes to go. Night Star and Maxi. Yeah, so my plan, Rhonda, that I left you a message and I said about that I would read 3 people and then I would come back. It worked for a little bit, but yeah, I think people just, they get their reading and they want to go, especially when I do a paid reading and it goes on for a long time. So did Maxi is next. Night Star hasn't posted. Is that all that's on the list? Melody. Where's Melody? No, Joshy can't. Melody. Is Melody still here? Maxi and Night Star. All right, I'll read Maxi. And thank you and welcome to the room, Maxi. Gave you a job offer at the city called La Plata. Should I accept? I'm going to progress there, or should I wait for another chance? Thank you so much. You've called her several times, nothing happening. Okay. Maxi, if you can, I would donate the $5 if you've got it for that kind of reading, because it would be much more detailed. But if you can't, that's fine. We'll do your free reading. It's only going to be very brief, so we'll have a look. This is a definite no. This is the Tower. This is sort of like you're really stressing yourself out. If you take this opportunity, you're going to miss out on something else. You're catastrophizing the whole thing. It should be fantastic. You've been offered this position. You must have applied for it. You did. You gave you a job offer from a place called La Plata. Okay, so I feel like you're catastrophizing this whole thing. This offer has come in. Now, you have the 10 of diamonds, 10 of pentacles. Now, it shows a marriage on the card, but it's all about committing yourself to this journey. So I feel like stop overthinking the whole thing. Stop catastrophizing the thing. Can you get to the job and back? Have you got transport? Is the money good? Do you need the money right now? Is there something else you're waiting on that even if you take the job and the other thing comes, can you leave? So you've got to put it all into perspective of which way you need to go, and not go, oh God, they've offered me this job. I want to take it, but what if such and such rings me up and then I've already said yes to them? You can always say no. You know what I mean? Like if you go there, you start work, and then a week down the track, you get contacted from something that you really, really want, you can just always say, I've got to go. I know it doesn't look good to the new job, but so, yeah, I feel like there's been catastrophizing going on. You feel like, and plus this could tell me that you have just suffered something, a tower moment in the last months or whatever. You've been through hell and back. But this is telling me happiness, contentment, productivity, moving forward, growth, money, everything. This is like all your dreams come true here, coming out of that. This is like really opposite ends of the spectrum, what I'm seeing here. This is past, this is future. So I'm thinking that this is a yes, to go for it and to stop worrying about, if I do this, then I lose the opportunity. People change jobs, you know, like it used to be you got a job and you were there till you were retired. It's not like that. It's not like that anymore. It's sort of like you go in and out of phases, in and out of jobs and opportunities. I feel like other opportunity might come from where you're going to go. Let's get one of these. Have you got a wedding or something? This place, this La Plata, has it got anything to do with celebrations and weddings and food and all of that? Because if it has, this is saying a big yes. This is very, very good. This is you going out with people and celebrating and saying, wow, everything's happening. All my dreams are coming true. There's 6 people supposedly in here right now, Rhonda, you and Maxi. Joshika's probably still not signed out yet, but there's 6 people saying that they're here. But yeah, so that's, if you are going to be working in a place that's they do weddings or celebrations of some kind, or they deal with food and restaurants, and this is a big yes. This is very, very good cards. So should you take the job, I'd have to say that's a yes. I feel like you've been through something pretty crappy here. Your message cards to nearly finish here. Oh, you do work with events. It's going to be working with events. That's a yes. Pamper yourself and take time out. So if you have been stressed about a personal matter, if someone's hurt you, if someone's been sick, if you've lost something in the past, you need to pamper yourself and look after yourself. Get yourself dressed up, go and get a massage, get a facial, whatever it is you like to do. Look after yourself. You're not quite sure. It's saying they are not quite sure. You're not quite sure. So we already know that. You're sort of umming and ahhing about what to do. And your last 2 messages for today, and it looks like I am done here today. We now have 4 people in the room, Rhonda. So there's obviously 2 people watching that are either had a reading, maybe moderators. I think you're the only moderator. Like I told you the other day, some of the moderators, they come on, and then when they've had a reading, they stay for a few minutes and then they go again. And I know Enrico, he's got his son and everything, you know, so he's probably gone to bed or something like that. This is being stubborn. You need to cut the anchor. You're binding yourself to one sort of area of what you want to do in life. So don't anchor yourself down and say, this is it. This is what I've got to do, or I'm not doing anything else. Cut that anchor loose. If there's someone dragging you back, this tower person, if there's someone dragging you back in life, cut them loose. Cut it loose and say, I'm following my dream, I'm going for it. And your other card about La Plata, change is necessary. Change is happening. It's all happening. Be very wise with who you associate with, what you do in your life, who you speak to, who you tell. You know, like you could tell somebody, oh, I don't know whether I'll take this job or not. And then they'll ring them up and say, oh, that person's not too sure, but I'll take the job. So just be very careful with your words and what you do. But the change is happening, and you're going to change through this job for the better, because that's telling me about growth and beauty and everything being beautiful and luxurious and wonderful. So I'd say many blessings and good luck with it all, but it looks like you're going to go far with that position. I'd be taking it from what I'm looking at there. If it was all negative, I'd be going, oh no, you know, let it go. Hey there, Wild Harmony, you're just in luck. I'm on for another 15 minutes and I need you to subscribe and like the video. You're very welcome, Maxie. Let us know how it all goes. Come back. I want to hear you coming back and saying, I started work 2 weeks ago. It's been fantastic. I'm with a great bunch of people. Thank you. Yeah, so Wild Harmony, you are in luck. I will do you before I go. Rhonda, are you okay or do you have to go? Oh, look at you, Rhonda. Sorry, I didn't read that. Your mother, she has not been feeling well. Can I have her first name, please, Rhonda? Wild Harmony, Night Star, you are there. Night Star, I will do your reading with Wild Harmony. Wild Harmony, you've liked and subscribed. Thank you very much. And Rico, you are still here. I was just saying, I thought you may have gone because it's getting late where you are. So her name is it Marilee? Can we please have some information on Marilee? Marilee, I'm going to put her name out. M-A-R-I-L-E-E. She will be fine. She will be fine. I can see the stress and everything. There's something wrong with medication or something she's eating. It could be something she's breathing in. But that is telling me there's either, if she takes a cholesterol tablet every day for the last 10 years, maybe it doesn't work anymore. Maybe it's causing conflict with another part in her body. I do feel something over here underneath my rib cage on the left-hand side of my body. It feels more towards the front of my body, so it could be on the, what do you call it, the intestines on that corner. So it could be something to do with that on the corner there. It could be the side of the stomach, the liver. I'm not sure what's on the left side of the body. I don't do anything to do with the body and where parts are in the body. She also has it sitting next to that. Her outcome cards, just to make you feel rested, is that. Red hearts are all about health and happiness and love, and they're also about good health and growth. This is new responsibilities. Is not right. She may be eating too much chocolate. She might be drinking brandy. There's something she's putting in her body that I feel needs to change, and then she will get better again. You also have news coming in. There's something where she's worried. There's some sort of worries about someone at a distance, or she's worrying about some young guy or some child. There's some sort of worries for her at the moment. I don't know if she worries about you and your well-being. She's going through some sort of journey. This is a movement card. This is normally about where someone packs up and they move into a different house, a different location. There's some sort of thing going on there. She's wanting to have conversations. There might be conversations she needs to have. There's something she needs to talk about, she needs to reveal. But this is the beginning card. This can be her emotions being imbalanced. There's an imbalance there. It can be also that if she was, let's say she was a diabetic, she's not being committed to that journey. She's been sneaking in some lollies, chocolate, ice cream, things like that, but she's about to turn that all around. There's some changes that she wants to happen in her life. She wants to talk and do paperwork about financial sort of security for the future. But yeah, this is telling me like things will turn around and she should be okay. It could get quite worse and then it'll come back down again. So it's sort of like if it's a 6 out of 10 at the moment with her, it could peak to an 8 out of 10, and then things start to come back down again. I feel she might need a new medication, a new diet plan, exercise plan, something. There's something that needs to change there, but all her cards, if she didn't have these two, she's got very, very positive, happy energies. But yeah, there may be some sort of movement going on where she wants to move. She wants to move closer to you, or she wants to move out of the house or something like that. But yeah, health-wise, it's looking like there is a health issue. I am feeling something that's going right across my stomach now. So it's right across the stomach and underneath. Okay, so let's get 2 of these. Yeah, the heart health card. This is happiness and that. Now, this to me, when we're talking about a medical thing, it's the high priestess. So that's about manifesting everything and making your dreams come true. When we're talking about a medical thing, I think that's a doctor's opinion. I think that could be a psychologist. It could be something like that need to get to the bottom of things with her. What's she thinking? What's going on for her? But yeah, that's someone investigating in her life. And then we have the King of Wands. Now we have the Jack of Wands clubs over there, and we've got the King of Wands. Maybe there's something from overseas that can help. Or maybe there's some sort of where she wants to be, or she wants to see someone or something like that. I'm getting that kind of energy. She wants to talk to someone. She wants to tell someone something. And your last cards, Rhonda, are last cards. Oh, that's right. You told me that about the baby. Yeah. Also, we have something very annoying around your mother's health. So I keep getting this feeling like if she's meant to take a particular tablet every day, some days she takes it, some days she doesn't take it. If she's not meant to eat a particular thing, she's been eating it. It's just like annoyance as well. Like she's getting, and it can be where someone's getting frustrated with things. I can't do what I used to do, and she needs to slow it down a bit. And she's also putting on 2 different faces here, Rhonda. So when you go there, she might say, I'm fine, and you walk out the door and she's not fine. So that's what we've got there. Rhonda's mum. Taking action and don't wait. So whatever it is, it needs to happen now, needs to be sorted out. Someone's watching you, Rhonda. Someone wants to come your way. I feel like that might be a secret admirer, to be honest. Let's get another one there. And taking time out. So you and your mum, something needs some rest, relaxation, taking time out. And last card for you, Rhonda, protection. Protect what's yours, protect your mum, protect what's going on. Look into things, work it out. Anyway, Rhonda, thank you for all your help again today. I am running out of time now, guys. So who was it? Melody, yes, you would have missed your turn. Your name was called many, many times. There was 2 people I did promise that I would do some very quick readings. Melody, I might just pull you out with the other 2 people. So who was it? Nightstar? Who is still here? Because I have to go, guys. Wild Harmony, Nightstar, and Melody, is it? The 3 of you? Okay, please post your 3 questions there. I need to have your questions right now. She's been there. No, Melody, I will do yours now. Post your question fast, please, Melody. I don't think the others, well, they're saying there's 7 people here, and I noticed before my camera was delayed and all of that, so. No, it's okay. I've got 8 minutes. I can do a quick reading for you, Melody. It's okay. Feel free to go. I'll be back next time. Well, it's Wednesday here today, and I don't know if I will be on. Probably not tomorrow. Normally, I could do tomorrow. If I'm working in the afternoon, I could come back tomorrow and do a couple of hours, but it won't be for long. So if you are going to come back, Wild Harmony, what's your question, please? Yeah, but if you guys want to come back, I will come back online tomorrow around 9 o'clock till 10:30 or something. I'll come and do an hour or something like that. So it's nearly 11 o'clock here right now, and I do have to get changed and go hop in my car and drive. So thank you, Enrico. Thank you for your help. I hope it all works out, Enrico. I'm hoping things happen soon. You keep getting positive cards. Zaneb, you'll post. No, sorry, Zaneb. Any messages right now? Wild Harmonies messages. A lot of hard work is on its way, but you're going to get a helping hand. So if you've got 10 lots of paperwork you've got to do right now, or there's somebody that's very, very sick, or there's some sort of squabbling going on between a big bunch of people, or some sort of thing going on, it's big, it's coming right down to a 3 out of 10, and you're getting help from somebody else. You're also deciding what you want in your life and what you don't want in your life anymore. This is literally, I'm feeling like a cleaning house thing going on. And it can be cleaning up your friendships, and it can be cleaning up your family matters. It can be cleaning up your health. It can be literally chucking clothing out the door and saying, I don't need this stuff anymore. But I feel like you're starting to make choices, and you're grabbing it with both hands, and you're moving forward. You may be going on some sort of journey soon, and it's been delayed for some time. So if there's been somewhere you wanted to go, it looks like it's finally starting where you're going to go. It also looks like all your study or your work, everything you've been doing, there's some opportunity coming up. Also, Wild Harmony, you have the beautiful loving energy card. This is someone that wants to be there long term. They're more concerned about your well-being than their own. They are like a father figure, a brother. They can be a lover, but you have that energy of support there. And now I do have to say the 3 can represent fertility problems. It was a black 3. Then we have the father figure. So it can be something about fertility problems around you or somebody you know. Also, we have your messages, and I'm nearly finished. You need to go talk to somebody and tell them the truth. So if somebody's doing something wrong, or somebody wronged you, or there's something going on at work or something like that, you need to just sit down with them and say, this is how it is. This is what's going on. And you'll need time to think something over. So don't just dive straight in. I do see opportunities there, but you will make a firm decision and move forward. But just make sure you think it all through before you do too much. But I keep feeling this clean house, clean out the house, chuck things away. There is a union going on, possibly with this beautiful loving energy that you just had come out. It can be a union with a business. It can be a union with a new group of people that you're going to be involved with. It can be a loving romantic union is sitting there for you. And your last card to finish off is, this is the home. This is like where you've got like the loving energy again. So there's some sort of journey to do with home, family, some sort of journey where you enrich yourself, like you're going to be top of your game with what you do. Like whatever you've been doing, whatever stress has been going on, squabbling been going on, or things just not going the way they planned, delays happening, money not being enough, it just looks like you're finally starting to filter it all out and grab something with both hands, and then you move forward. But you do have someone that wants to support you along the way. You've got a 4 here, which is all about learning and structure and support. You do have the loving King of Cups here. You had the other King of Cups over there. So I do feel someone wants to support you on your journey and help you along the way. You may be going on a love journey as well. And that's it. That's what I have for now. Coming out to the family. Yes. That could be where you've been listening to too many people. You're deciding, because that 3, I just said fertility problems, but it can be a sexual type thing because it takes me down to the body organs, and you're talking about that kind of thing. So yeah, I think that you're going to pick your time, and you're going to pick the people, and you're going to do it, because that's sort of like a family gathering in the home. And it's going to be something, and there's someone supporting you along the way. So I'd suggest that you get someone to hold your hand and you say, this is it, guys. This is what's happening. And good luck with that. Let me know how it all goes. It does look like it will work out for the best. Yeah, Zaneb, please come back tomorrow. I will sign on tomorrow. I wasn't going to do the readings tomorrow, but I will. I'll just have to coordinate things with my boss to work in the afternoon. Actually, no, hang on. I have a 10:30 appointment and I'll have to leave here at 10. If I'm up early enough, I'll turn this on at 8 o'clock, but I do have to leave and go out the door at 10 o'clock because I have an appointment in this city. So no, I can't be online dawdling and carrying on. So anybody that's still here that missed out, I will try and get on. If I can't get on for too long and I don't see you guys, I will try again on Friday. So if I'm not here tomorrow, I will try and get on Friday, same time, same place, and I should have a couple of hours on Friday where I can do readings. Anyway, everyone, thank you for the donations today. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you, Enrico, if you're still here. Thank you, everybody that helped today, everybody that donated today, and I'm out of here. So thank you, guys. Take care. And Rhonda, I will be sending you messages on WhatsApp. Okay, thank you, guys. Bye.